All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in Winter Garden, Florida. A beautiful, beautiful, stunning gated community with these mature, I guess you want to say homes, but these are just, look at these trees, the white oaks, gorgeous, gorgeous neighborhood with the Italian cypress trees here. Oh my God, it feels like I'm in like Palm Beach Island, but we're kind of like near Orlando. There's Christian's truck. We're at our first service call of the day, and let's make it happen. But before we get started, I really would like and really appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button. Let me get your thoughts and feedback at the end of the video on what you think we did and if we could have done anything better. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. And the best way to compliment the thumbs up and the subscribe and the notification bell is to share the video and channel with others. I'd really appreciate it, and it would really help the channel grow. Let's get going. All right, pop quiz. This is technically, Christian arrived at the job by himself. Do you think we're gonna see the red carpet at the front door, which is a white carpet, but the red carpets are they're en route. The express mats I ordered them from, I approved the proof this morning with the red. Yes. And you'll have it in a couple days. Great. Replacement ones. I like it. The question, ladies and gentlemen, is the Plumbing and Air by Tom floor mat at the front door?
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say yes too. Oh. Christian, Tom and I, we're wagering with you. Okay. There are many people on right now watching this video, right? Okay. That probably said there's no way. Do you know what we're talking about?
No.
All right, let's go see. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's right. What'd you think?
Bulk it with your, we'll be here just kind of like you.
We're gonna change that gas valve right there. Apparently it's acting up.
I'm gonna show you how to do it.
It's going to our remote. And we have a pilot generator here. Something's not right here with this. We'll figure it out. Okay, very good. Let's take a closer look at what we have here, right? Forget about this for right now. This armored, that's actually metal. This armored coated wire with the red and the red and the white wire is going to what we call a pilot generator. A pilot generator is, you know what a thermocouple is on a water heater? Yeah. It's similar to that, but it's much fatter. And you'll see it once, it's right here actually, boom. So this is that thermocouple, right? Its job is to sit in the pilot flame, and instead of sending like a 20 millivolt charge to the gas valve, keeping that magnet open inside the gas valve, and I'll explain it to you later if you want, its job is to not only do that, proving pilot flame, but also to power the circuitry of that low voltage appliance. Okay. This is a millivolt fireplace insert, right? That's what it is. It's a fireplace, and this is an insert for it. Even though it would never be used for cooking, for burning wood, right? It's a fireplace, and this is the insert for it. So these two wires here, right, go to the gas valve one way or another. Normally, it's wired directly to TP and TH. All right, there's TP or TH. Okay. All right, and as long as this is getting that millivolt charge, which is usually around 650 millivolts, it will keep the gas valve open. So what I want to do before we even get started here, I want to verify that that would work, right? And if you notice, one white wire is going to TH and the red wire is going somewhere else. And it looks like it's coming back and it's going to the other TH right there. So I want to test for continuity on here and here to see if that's actually working. Because if it's not, we will never be able to light this pilot. Okay. because it'll never keep it open because this is breaking that 650 millivolts. And then once we do that, when we relight the pilot, I want to make sure we have 650 millivolts coming from here, going to there. And if we don't,
you know it's good.
yes,
Okay.
because you may have, a bad pilot generator. These do go bad, and especially since it was LP for so many years, since the house was built, and now they moved in, and now they converted from LP to natural gas because that's what was brought into the neighborhood. It may be something funky with that, maybe. Or this could all be a moot conversation, but at least you're learning something, and the valve is actually what's needed to be replaced here. Capiche?
Yeah.
Cool. So far, so good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're going to test for continuity. I loosened up the nut on the lower TH. Here's this other side. That does not want to come out of there. Oh, that's why. Duh. Let's make sure we have continuity across these two wires. And we do. Okay. So we will put this one back into there. All right, and we'll leave this off, but this went onto TH. So let's put that back on so no one gets confused here. Let's tighten that back up. And the next thing I want to test for is that the red and the white wire on here. Right, we think it's going right there as a switch. Mm-hmm. Tom, yes, there, right there. Show them the switch. Up. Right. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Now, so here we have that connection. Let's put that in there. Let's put this in there. Turn that switch on. Look. Mm-hmm. No, show them the switch. Okay, turn it back off. Okay, so now we know that this is going to the switch. Let's turn this gas on. Right. Now, this thing was already converted from LP to natural gas, so I want to relight this thing and see what happens. Got it. All right, we're relit the pilot. We do have a very, very big flame right there. When you have a yellow flame, you have an improper fuel to air mixture. Something's going on there with that, and the flame is where it shouldn't be, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it shortly. Hold that down. Once that tip of the pilot generator gets enough heat, it will send back a millivolt charge to the gas valve, and that should stay on. So it is on. So the way this is working right now, that millivolt charge created by the pilot flame is being sent to this safety switch, which I don't know what it is exactly, but it's going through here, and that's keeping the magnet on the pilot valve open. So we have TH and TH both getting 650 millivolts. We don't know if exactly it's 650 millivolts because none of the voltmeters that we have read millivolts, and it is what it is. Now, if we set this to low, which I don't know which way that is. That's high and that's low, maybe. We turn on the valve. Let's see if we can duplicate the issue. Do you know which way this is here? If not, I'm just going to burn myself.
Well, I've got this off right now, so it should turn
yeah.
everything on.
It's the second one in, like, so if you turn it clockwise, it's going high. Low, counterclockwise.
No, but see, we don't even have the switch connected.
Okay.
So, right now, this is... Nothing's happening with the valve. Absolutely nothing. Looks like we got a bad valve here, though. This gas control's not doing anything. We're getting, and it turned off. I wonder if there's not enough millivolts there, but we don't have the right tools to test for that. So, hopefully changing the gas valve will solve the problem. All right, I was mistaken. We need to jump out those two terminals right there. When I do that, nothing happens. And I wish we can test for millivolts. Let's just try something here. That should turn on the valve, an open main valve, but it's not. But I still got my reservations about that pilot generator. Not doing anything. And it should. All right, so we got the old valve out. Direct replacement. We're using the Blue Monster PTFE tape here. It's code. You can't use dope. Crazy. Whatever. So we're gonna put this in. I got a little short, stubby 5/16 driver, and I'm gonna play a game of operation. All right, new gas valve is in. Relighting the pilot. Just the, I guess, switch, which does something. It's written right there. See that? That's what we're working with. So. Huh?
It's up there.
There's a light up there?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, your light is up there. You can take it if you want.
Where is it?
Okay. So now our pilot is on. And our switch goes to TH and TP. And we turn this to on, it should turn on. All right, so our remote switch is in, that's on. All right, do the honors. All right, one of the benefits of watching any of Mikey Pipes' channel, it's me by the way, is that I don't really edit video. I may cut out some stale parts so you're not listening to like nothing and watching me do nothing. But it's uncut, unedited, raw. And I'm gonna tell it like it is. We were unprepared for this job. Okay, we're working on we're doing service work. And if you're doing service work is not like your plumbing, new construction, your renovations where you have, you keep a few traps in the truck, maybe a fill valve, because you run a few service calls. But there's a huge difference between doing construction plumbing with, the side of fixing toilets and things like that, and maybe doing a water heater there, and actually doing service, right? If you're working with gas equipment, you need to have a manometer. I highly... Oh, you have a manometer?
I have a manometer.
Oh, digital manometer?
A digital
Wow.
manometer, yes, I have.
You also need to have a multimeter, which is reliable, not one of the ones that you can buy at Home Depot for 20 bucks. You need to have a multimeter that could read amperage, clamp on amp meter. Also, if you're working with like fireplaces like this, millivolts. You need a millivolt to test thermocouples on gas water heaters. Unfortunately, we didn't have a multimeter which reads millivolts, but that's going to change. It will. I promise you it'll change, right?
Yes.
Rome was not built overnight. It may have built, at night, but it wasn't built overnight, and especially wasn't built last night. We're taking a company with a good, solid foundation. We just need to build off that foundation the correct way in order to conquer and deliver prompt, professional, reliable, and courteous service. We will be back here. If I had a tester, we would be able to confirm if there's a minimum of 325 millivolts coming to the gas valve from the pilot generator. And if we don't have that, it's not gonna power. Tom did tell me off camera that Matt was here on the last service call and spoke to someone at tech support. Unfortunately, Majestic, who's the manufacturer of this fireplace insert, is out of business. They're in Canada. You call them, it goes, the number you reach is unavailable, is disconnected, blah, blah, blah. So it's not like I can get some support, but we know, I know as a service guy that, listen, I put the wires in the wrong spot because I was just following what was there before. But once I got the wires in the right place, my pilot stayed on, but is not turning on. The main valve is not opening. It's not opening because I don't know if there's a minimum of 325 millivolts coming from the pilot generator. We'll be back, and Tom is going to put in a new pilot generator in there.
Yes.
And he's gonna create a video in this kind of orientation, and then it's gonna work. And I know it's gonna work because it's a new gas valve, and having a bad gas valve, which may or may not have been bad to begin with before, but now we have a brand new gas valve. Hopefully that's not an issue. And I think someone from tech support, where you bought the valve, told him to take a 9-volt battery across 2 terminals on the valve, and it opened. All right, but
it didn't open fully, and that's when they determined that since it was LP gas is heavier, and it's not, if it doesn't used periodically, it turns into a molasses inside the gas valve, and it kind of freezes it from opening fully.
Okay.
That's what we were told from tech support.
Gotcha. But we'll be back, and stay tuned for part 2.